Happy Friday, everybody. We are back at it again with our at-home workout number 51. I apologize for the fan being on, but it gets really hot in here when it's not on, and I don't feel like soaking my shirt while recording this video. So, as we get started today, we're going to get into our warm-up. We've got 4 rounds of 3 muscle snatches, then we're going to go 5 behind the neck presses, 6 overhead squats, and then finish with 8 groiners. Alright, this is more of a barbell heavy warm-up to get ready for our snatches, just like we've been doing every Friday the last few weeks. So, 4 rounds, 3 muscle snatches, 5 behind the neck presses, 6 overhead squats, and then 8 groiners. For our warm-up, we're starting with muscle snatches. So as we lift that barbell up in the hip crease, make sure that our grip width is wide enough to where the barbell is coming right across our hip crease. Okay, that's where the bar should be sitting with our arms long and our shoulders together. Now, as we start, we're doing 3 muscle snatches. So, as you start, I'd like you guys to start with just a tall muscle snatch. So pulling, pressing that bar up overhead, just warming up those muscles that pull and secure the bar up overhead. If you guys need a little bit more momentum, then we can go into like a hang muscle snatch for those of you guys that need to do those. But once you guys start to put weight, if you want to come from the floor, you can do those as well. Once we finish that last muscle snatch, we're going to go from behind the neck, so lowering the bar on the shoulders, going into 5 presses. Alright, if you can strict press, I want you to strict press. But if an empty barbell is too heavy for you to do that, then just dip, drive, pressing that bar up overhead, squeezing the elbows, keeping the barbell behind the ears. Once you finish your 5 or your 5th press, you're going to keep it up overhead. As we go into an overhead squat, we're doing 5 of those. So 5 overhead squats, then we're setting the bar on the ground, and we're going into 8 groiners, or wide mountain climbers, okay? So good plank position, pulling the foot up by the hands, sinking the hips into the floor, and then jumping, switching to the other side, getting a good stretch in your groin and your hips, getting ready to snatch. Alright guys, for our snatch strength, it's a tongue twister. For our snatch strength today, we're going to be doing 1 tempo snatch and 1 regular snatch. So a snatch double with the first rep having a 2-second pause at the knee. Okay, so you guys are taking both of these reps from the floor. As we start that first rep, we're going to pull to the knee, we're going to pause for 2 seconds, we're going to complete the snatch, whether it be a power or a squat. We're going to follow the bar back down to the floor. These are not going to be touch and go. Okay, so resetting the bar at the ground, get your posture, and then the second rep is a regular snatch. So no pause on the second rep. Trying to recreate the same balance and positions that we made in the first rep. Alright, we're going to be building for 15 minutes. Okay, so we're not having a clock or set clock. So I know in the past couple weeks we've been doing every 2 minutes, but building for 15 minutes kind of gives you guys the ones that are going a little bit lighter to do more repetitions and then practice a little bit more on those positions of the snatch. So you don't have a set rep scheme or anything, just getting as many sets in as you can in that 15 minutes, building to a technical max. Okay, not trying to PR your snatch double. All right, we're trying to work on these positions and make these reps as perfect as possible through the 15 minutes, okay? So if you hit a snatch and it feels weird or it feels off, if you video yourself and you look at the video and you said, ooh, that looks ugly, don't go up, all right? Stay at the same weight or drop weight and try and build some integrity in those positions, okay? So building for 15 minutes of a tempo snatch and then a regular snatch. 2 snatches. I know we've talked a lot about keeping the bar close in proximity to the body the last few weeks, so still focusing on that as we go through our tempo snatch and then our regular snatch. So good posture as we sit up in the bottom here. Alright, we're trying to find the center balance in the middle of the foot. So as we come up from the floor, everything rises at the same time. Pause for 1, 2, and then we complete the snatch. Okay? Reset at the ground. Follow the bar to the floor. Reset. And then rep 2. Okay? As we pause at the knee, we're not trying to create any intentional space. So trying to keep that bar as close as possible to the legs without dragging up the body, okay? So we're not trying to make a whole bunch of space between the leg and the barbell, trying to keep it as close as possible as we extend and then punch the bar behind the ears. So we've got a 2-second pause at the knee on the first rep and then a regular snatch for that second rep. All right, like I mentioned, you can squat or power, but for those of you guys that choose to power, I want you guys to get a little bit of overhead squat work in. So say you power both snatches, finish the snatch on the second rep, and then go into an overhead squat just to get you a little bit of overhead stability work in the bottom of that squat. So 2 snatches, but if you power both, do an overhead squat. And for Hero WOD Friday, we have the workout Hammer. Hammer is 5 rounds, 4 time. It's like interval work. So 5 rounds of 5 cleans at 135-95, 10 front squats, 5 jerks, and then finishing with 20 pull-ups. After you finish each round, you're going to be resting a minute and a half. Okay, so you're logging how long it takes you to finish each round, and that's what you're going to be logging. You're going to be logging each round for time. Okay, so look at the clock. As soon as you finish that last pull-up, a minute and a half from there, you're starting your next round. So 5 rounds, 5 cleans, 10 front squats, 5 jerks, and 20 pull-ups. So RX weight on the barbell is 135-95. This should be a weight that you're able to cycle fairly easily. So if you choose to break, that is your choice. Okay, but this should be something that you can do 10 front squats unbroken with super easy. So we're starting off with 5 cleans. Once we finish our 5 cleans, we're going into 10 front squats, okay? After our 10th front squat, we're keeping it on the shoulders, going into 5 jerks, okay? So once we get that bar to the shoulders, we can re-bend under the bar. So dip, drive, catch, stand. Dip, drive, catch, stand. Once you finish your 5 jerks, you're going to the rig or wherever you're doing your pull-ups, and you're performing 20 pull-ups. For those of you guys that don't have a rig and just have a barbell or have weight, then we're going to be doing 20 bent over rows. Okay, so just like here, pulling the bar to your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Once you finish that last rep on your pull-ups or your rows, we are resting a minute and a half. Okay, you're doing that 5 times. So make sure that this is a weight that you can get through it fairly quickly. Okay, it shouldn't be taking you 4 or 5 minutes to finish each of these rounds. All right, these rounds should be fairly quick. And that's all we have today, guys, for our at-home workout number 51. Today is going to be the last day that we are using any equipment. So those of you guys with barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, wall balls, boxes, really anything that you took from the gym, we're done with those. So if you finish your workout today, if you're one of the morning people and you knock out your workout in the morning, you can just go ahead and bring your equipment back to the gym sometime today. Or if you're somebody that works out in the afternoon, then complete your workout and you can bring your equipment back tomorrow. The workout tomorrow is going to have any equipment for our bench press. We're going to be doing something else. So you won't need any kind of weight or barbell. So just plan on bringing that equipment back either sometime today or tomorrow. If you're not able to do either of those times, reach out to us. We're going to be at the gym all day Sunday, so you can bring it then if those times don't fit your schedule. But hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the workout today and really hit it hard for Hammer. Don't forget to log your score for that workout because you probably will be seeing it again sometime in the future. So log your workouts in Wodified. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the Saturday workout.